Hello my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 GMO run, where today we're going to be starting over from scratch every single wave. This is a character combination that I thought would be pretty fun because it's going to make us reevaluate our character every single wave that we play, because we're going to be starting basically from zero. We're going to be playing the Arms Dealer, which loses all your weapons at the end of the wave and has to roll anew for every weapon, and the Entrepreneur, which loses all their money at the start of every wave. And so we're going to be basically having to find all of our items every single wave and figure out exactly how our character is going to work newly each time. This combination also gives us some very weird mathematical things that will be happening because Entrepreneur's minus 25% items price combines with Arms Dealer's minus 95% weapon price to do some very odd things to the cost of weapons, which we'll see as we go through the game. We also get additional harvesting from Entrepreneur, more materials from recycling items, but our items will cost so little that we actually won't be gaining a lot of money from recycling them, and we have to deal with reduced damage modification. Usually on Arms Dealer, increased damage is the thing that gets you through the game. Because you just get more damage, but for this combination we won't be able to do that, so we're going to have to actually be ahead of the curve in terms of damage in order to succeed. For our first weapon, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to grab the shotgun. I think that will let us have the best wave clear on wave 1. Just because it's an AoE weapon. If we could have something like an axe or something. I mean, Ghost Axe would probably be the perfect Wave 1 weapon for this combo. Also note that we lost all our money because we're playing Entrepreneur. So you start with less money because you start with 30, but then you lose it because you're playing Entrepreneur. Here I'm going to roll for harvesting. With bonus harvesting, we really do want to increase our harvesting as quickly as we can, but we missed twice, so I'm just going to grab luck and then I guess 4 melee damage just because it's a level 2 upgrade, but of course we only get 3 because we're getting reduced damage. We get 50% from Entrepreneur minus, and 50% less from Entrepreneur, and 33% more from Arms Dealer. Those are additive, so we're just getting 67%. Or no, 83%. We're getting 83% damage when we buy damage. Here, I'm going to buy just whatever weapons we find, and then I will buy the Lumberjack shirt that pulls a unique out of the pool and also is pretty helpful for us. Butterfly, I'm going to pass on and take our free reroll, but then let's buy these. I'm actually just going to buy both of these and get a free reroll. We go +1 consumable healing, but also get some money and regeneration. Lock this Peaceful Bee, and then might as well buy 2 weapons. I think spending 2 on weapons there is going to be worth 2 money for us, probably. And I will lock this Charcoal as well, because any damage we buy, especially damage that we can sort of spread across all of the damage types, so it doesn't matter what weapon we're using, is going to be very good. We can reroll a bunch for more weapons. I don't know that that's that important to do. I guess I'll buy this Pitchfork. We can get some damage out of it, maybe. And then roll. We can also look at the recycle costs of these weapons and see if we can actually make money by buying and selling stuff. Currently, all our stuff recycles for 1, but that's something that we can do later on. Alright, I'm just going to lock these 2 because they're going to be good weapons for the next wave. I know I threw away 4 materials there. We could have re-rolled more, but didn't feel strongly that we needed to do that. Trying to make as much money as we can. Alright, so we did that. I'm going to roll for harvesting again, because I really would like to boost our harvesting if we can early. We gain additional harvesting modifiers. 10% attack speed's very good for us. Let's just buy all our locked items here, and then roll. Sure, Thief Dagger and Spear. So notice that these cost 2. Keep an eye on the cost of weapons as we go, because you're going to see some very strange things happening. Injection I'm going to buy because we actually do, we really want to boost our percent damage, and it's hard to do because we're only getting 83% of damage when we buy it. And then the pencil I will buy as well. Engineering often does end up being a subset of what the Arms Dealer is trying to do, so I think it's worth buying there. and then let's buy 2 more weapons. Might as well just maximize our wave clear. Lock the tree. Roll. I don't think we need the mushroom, but so I'm just going to roll here. Lock the coupon and the shotgun, but not the rock. Once we start buying coupons, we can have even weirder things happen, because if you get coupons and a bunch of coupons and a recycling machine with the entrepreneur, you can start making money by buying and selling weapons, which gets even weirder with the way that the arms dealer weapons get cheaper. So there may be points in this game where we can actually make quite a lot of money by buying weapons and immediately selling them. No chance we can get to the tree in time, unfortunately. Here I'm just going to take 8 harvesting, just want to boost that, and I'll take 3 ranged damage to make sure that our damage is keeping up. Buy the coupon, and then the tree. I will just take both of these weapons for the free reroll here. We're going to be doing that a lot, where we just buy stuff just to get a free reroll. Because our items are so cheap, we can afford to do that. Take some luck, and I'm actually just going to buy out this shop again. We do lose 1 armor, but that's okay. Roll again here, and take the fist wrappings, and now we can't get a free reroll, so I'm actually just going to roll past all this stuff. Look for more important items for us. Cute Monkey, I think, is going to be worth picking up, actually. Even though it cost me a ranged damage, which I do want to increase, I think it's actually not bad for us. And then let's roll again. Bag, perfect. Cake, I don't think I want to lock, but I'm going to roll for better items. Currently, nothing sells for more than 1, so we can't make any money off of it. Let's just roll. I could maybe have locked one of those, but I don't really care about locking level 1 items. And then I think I will just lock both of those. They're just good, good items for us. We're going to be relying, of course, a lot on our harvesting for income. I feel like this character, you know, we're like an investment banker, but also an arms dealer, is some kind of movie protagonist. Like, in a world where one potato has no past, have to start over from scratch. We're gonna roll past all of this stuff, I think, because I need weapons, so I'm worried about not being able to afford weapons here. I think what I might do, actually, is lock the little frog, buy the weird ghost, lock the ugly tooth, and roll once to try to get some extra weapons here, and then we'll roll again. I'll buy this. Snake will be interesting if we pick up Scared Sausage. We currently don't have use for it right now, so I think I will pass on it. Just buy the ugly tooth and then do a reroll here, and we'll just take a level 4 chopper. That's fine. I'm not going to lock either of those. I can roll again. Let's upgrade a slingshot. I think that will help out with our income, and I will lock the peaceful bee as well. So I do have to be careful because we've got very little healing and bought a weird ghost, of course, but I think we're okay. Given how high our consumable healing is with the chopper and everything, we should be able to heal up fairly quickly. Although, of course, not if I tank damage like that. Typically, Wave 5 is the last one where I feel confident I can take 0 hits, but I've now taken 2 hits, so my confidence was misplaced in this particular case. I'll just take 8 harvesting. The more of that we get, the better. And then here, let's go with 3 regeneration. I prefer regeneration to lifesteal on the arms dealer because you don't know that your weapons are going to support lifesteal, but we kind of want to buy both. I'll take this, and yeah, we'll just buy all of this. Now I can buy a little more regeneration and buy the weird ghost again, so I think I'm going to do this. I will buy some more melee damage as well. For our spear. Currently, ranged damage would be better, but we're happy to have melee damage. And then we will buy... If I buy the coupon and the scar, I can't buy the fighting stick. So let's lock the coupon, buy the scar, buy the fighting stick, lock the helmet, because we have -1 armor. roll again and just buy 2 more weapons of kind of any kind. I could recycle this for 2, but then we can't afford an item. I have minus 4% speed. Mutation would normally be fairly good for us because it's just 2 kinds of damage, and we just want to buy as many different damage types as we can, so we don't have to worry too much about what weapon we have. But with minus 4% speed, I don't want to reduce it anymore. I've got 7 regeneration, so I feel relatively safe having bought the weird ghost. We also have a cute monkey as well for healing, and good consumable healing, so we should be back out of the danger zone pretty quickly. Right now, we're struggling with damage, which of course is going to be the challenge for this character, both because our weapons won't necessarily be good, but also because our when we buy damage, we get less of it. It's hard to get enough damage when you have a damage penalty, is the sort of top-tier analysis you come to youtube.com/Cephalopocalypse for. Here, we're going to just take 3 ranged damage, because I do want to increase that, and 6 melee damage as well. Definitely buying the armor here. We want both of those. Oh, of course I should have bought the coupon first. I forgot I had it locked, but that's fine. I lost like 2 materials for doing it in that order. Holter Limb is interesting, but I don't think there's any chance we kill 29 enemies with it. Let me buy the Shredder again. Buy the defective steroids. I think I will buy the Polter Limb so that we can just get a free reroll, because what we really want to not be doing is spending money on rerolls. Let's, in fact, buy all of these weapons and then roll again. We've currently got almost all level 1 weapons, but we should be able to increase that a little bit, and I do want to, because right now we're treading dangerously close to not being able to clear this wave. Energy Bracelet we're going to pass on. It just doesn't give us stats that we want. I have 3 elemental damage, so the wand is actually not terrible for us, but let's start with the compass, get our speed back towards, try to normalize our speed a little bit. So, how did I reduce my armor? I thought we had minus 1 armor, and then I bought 2 armor. Did we not get any? What am I missing here? We've got minus 1 from the Gummy Berserker. Oh, I've got ghost weapons. That's what I'm missing. I have ethereal weapons for minus 2 armor. I was very confused as to how my armor didn't go up after I bought 2 armor there, but now I understand. I do think we will want the sunglasses. The crit chance is going to be important for this character, and I will lock the wand here as well, because it's actually going to be a pretty good weapon for wave clear for us, even though I passed on that earlier snake. Not a great set of weapons to fight wave 7 for, to be honest. We've got a lot of melee weapons and a lot of AoE, not a lot of single target damage to clear the slashers, but I think we should still be reasonably safe to clear wave 7, and if we're lucky we can get 1 point of stats off the Ghost Flint or one of the Polter Limbs, maybe. If you get stats when you're the Arms Dealer, you do keep them between waves, so it can be very useful to buy ethereal weapons with Arms Dealer as a way of gaining more income wave to wave, basically, just more stats wave to wave. Yeah, so we got 1 regeneration, which, you know, I'll take it. Losing a ranged damage for the cute monkey is still painful, but I think worth it, and then I'll just try to repair that. Take 3 armor, because we're about to reduce our armor again. Okay, these are good weapons, so we're very happy to see a rocket launcher. We'll buy all of those. Dodge is something I will want to increase eventually, but right now our max HP is quite low, so let's take the acid here. Increase our speed. Now we're back to positive speed. I think I will pass on these 2 weapons, although actually I'm going to buy them. We can always recycle them. Basically, I spent 6 there for a free reroll, which I think is probably going to work out in our favor. Lifesteal, not a huge component of this character's plan, so let's buy the banner here, buy the wand, and then we'll buy another alien worm. That will reduce my consumable healing down to 0, but I think we can repair that, and I do just want to increase my max HP. Not that worried about any of these weapons, so let's roll. Take a compass. Dynamite will be useful if we find explosive weapons that we want, and then let's go ahead and sell this medical gun for the shredder, because I am a little bit worried about our current income. Pencil, we might buy, but I'm definitely not going to lock it. I do need to increase my healing a little bit. Currently, we're struggling with that somewhat. Very glad I sold for the extra shredder there, because our wave clear is not phenomenal. Though, of course, a lot of our income comes from harvesting, but wave 8 making 400 is still pretty good money, though. Defective steroids, great item for us right now, and then I will just take this level 3 armor. That makes me much safer. A level 3 wrench is fine. I think we can pick that up. It will give us a decent amount of damage. Notice that the level 1 weapons cost 6 and 7, and you're going to see that higher level versions of those weapons will actually be cheaper once we get like one more coupon, because of the way that the item price interaction works. It's a very weird situation as you level up. I'll take the alien tongue. I think it's very cheap to buy, and it's going to be worth it for this character for sure, just making more money that way. And then I guess I'll buy all of these. We can always combine or sell them, and we get a free reroll. Here we'll take a recycling machine, and level 3 knife is probably worth picking up. I will roll past these other two. Metal detector, great. Incendiary turret is excellent for this character, although we don't have like a ton. Actually, we have 10 engineering. I didn't realize we had that much. But mostly, you just want non-weapon sources of damage on Arms Dealer, so that if you get a bad weapon set or have trouble in a certain wave, you have options. So right now, we are buying weapons for 6 and then recycling them for 5, so I'm just going to do that. Basically spend 2 on the free reroll there. We'll buy the baby gecko, and then let's just cycle through some of these weapons a little more for free rerolls. Just upscaling my weapons here. Yeah, basically it cost me 1 to buy and then sell a weapon in this situation. So here I could spend a bunch of time cycling through. I guess it's worth it to do this. Basically saving like 5 materials by doing it this way. Rather than actually hitting the reroll button. And then here I will buy the muscly dude. Toolbox is actually going to be pretty good as well. And we'll take the flaming brass knuckles and roll. Scared sausage will be nice. Our elemental damage is pretty good. And this is a good way for us to just spread damage around the map with turrets. If we find Pocket Factory to go with our lumberjack shirt, that kind of thing, we can actually end up with a pretty strong elemental sub-theme for this character as well. Stone Skin we're definitely going to buy too, but I won't lock the chopper. It's optimal, but I cannot promise that I'm going to do the like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell thing instead of just hitting reroll every round, because that will start to get old quickly. But I did want to show you that trick, because you can make quite a lot of money with this character doing that. And in fact, if we find even a couple more coupons, we'll start having situations where items recycle for more than their cost, and you can actually be money positive on that. Making incredible income, wave 9. Alright, great. A bag, excellent, of course. Here, I'm just going to take 15 attack speed. Attack speed will scale perfectly no matter what our weapons are, pretty much, so we're happy to grab that. 4 engineering is kind of tempting, but I think I'm going to reroll. I'm just looking for other stats that we might need more. In this case, I'll take armor because we're about to buy a stone skin, so it's also worth max HP for us. Ghost Scepter, that will probably get me 1 HP, so that's worth buying. We'll buy this, and then roll. I'll take a wand, and I think I will roll past all these. I guess I should buy them all, and then we can sell them later. The antique musket, we saw how effective this weapon was last time. I'm going to go up to a level 3 Ghost Scepter, and then I'm just going to do a free reroll here rather than messing around. Buy the coupon, buy the metal plate. Let's sell out of the medical gun and buy a crossbow to improve our wave clear, get a free reroll. Sell out of this, buy a rocket launcher. And then, now I could do the buy-sell thing, but I'm just going to reroll to save some time. Dynamite, Terrified Onion, our move speed is bad, and our move speed is fine and our luck is fairly bad, but it's still a very cheap way to improve a stat that we will want more of. Landmines is good here. Just, it'll work well with our Scared Sausage, too, if we get more of these, especially. And, like I said, we have surprisingly very high engineering for a character that's not really intending to build it, but we don't have a penalty to buying engineering, so we can actually do that fairly well. I think I'm going to recycle this one, just buy the laser gun here, and then now that I've done that, I might as well just get a free reroll by doing some buying and selling. Gentle Alien, Snake, and then we'll reroll. Take a defective steroids here. Shuriken I'm going to lock, because I think that'll be good for next round, and then I'll do a reroll, lock this bowler hat, and go to the next wave. I'm not going to lock Hammer, I just don't think it's a very good weapon for us. The real challenge for this character, as usual with the Arms Dealer, is if you get a really bad weapon set for a boss wave. If you get no AoE clear on a Horde wave, or no single target damage for an Elite wave, you can really be in trouble. And right now our healing is quite poor as well, so our bad weapon set is putting us in a little bit of danger because it's hard for us not to take damage. Oh, can we kill this loot alien before the end of the wave? No. I was really hoping we'd get that one, but unfortunately didn't see it in time. Let's pick up the range damage here, and then I'll get positive crit chance. For this build, so I know I've said I've banned gold-plated teeth from these runs, but for this build, it's just too on-theme and too ridiculous to increase my discounts even more, and some very funny things are going to happen with the prices of weapons, especially, because we'll have minus 110% weapon price. So I'm going to buy the gold-plated teeth, and you can see the weapon prices just went crazy, and are just going to get even weirder from here. We will buy the bowler hat, we'll buy both of these, and roll. You can see they also recycle for very little now. The level 2 weapon only costs 1, even though the level 1 weapon costs 3. Just some very odd stuff is going to start occurring. I am going to buy both of these, I think, as well. Free reroll and stats that we care about. We will buy this and this. I don't really want the statue, so let's just roll. Take a revolver here. Claw Tree is good, and I guess I'll buy both of these again for the free reroll. We just want to maximize free rerolls with this build in order to make our... to get through the shop to where we can actually get weapons that are good for us. So now we can sell out of the spiky shield, we can buy this, and then we can buy both of, or all of these, get a free reroll, lock both of these. Do I want another jousting lance? It's actually quite good damage. It's probably better for us than the fist is. And Claw Tree costs me a max HP, but gives me stats we want. So we'll take that, and then I will lock all of these items, of course. Drink some water here. Spent all day today doing yard work. Dug out a whole garden bed, built a trellis. So just far too much healthy outdoor activity for me. Really glad to be back indoors in the dark playing video games. my natural habitat. Taking a few more hits here than I'd like, and all the alien worms that I've bought have definitely hurt my healing, because our consumable healing is very low. So I really need to improve my damage. Right now we've got a lot of engineering, but not many constructs to actually make use of it, and so our actual damage is suffering from that. For that reason, I might take 10% attack speed over 3 armor, but with Stone Skin, I think we still just take the armor. Here, I will buy this. Yeah, we're just going to buy everything. Great. And then I really want single target damage to fight the elite with, so let's buy both of these. I guess we'll take our free reroll and roll again. My percentage damage is also terrible right now, which is one of the problems we're having. Scared Sausage. We'll buy the wand, because I can... I guess the Flaming Brass Knuckles is a better version of wand, so we will try to sell out of that if we get weapon we like more. Piggy Bank, buying it not only pulls it out of the pool, but also you can actually gain some money with Piggy Bank if you have money left over. The money that you have disappears at the beginning of the wave with Entrepreneur, so any money you have left in your bank, you will still get Piggy Bank income off of. I don't think we're going to make 50 back on it, but... we'll make some. I'm going to just buy both of these, and I guess we'll just level the wand. That's pretty good as well. Broken Mouth here. Dodge while standing still. I don't think we want. I'm just going to roll past that. Baby with a Beard, on the other hand. Very good item for us, of course. Again, a source of damage that doesn't rely on our weapons is so important for the Arms Dealer, so very good there. And then, is it worth... basically, we can get 4 materials out of the piggy bank if I go to the next wave, or I can take a free reroll. I'm going to take the free reroll and try to lock stuff. Alright, and that worked out very well because it lets me upgrade this sword. We've got 18 times 5 or 18 times 5, so let's go ahead and cycle and sell the Flaming Brass Knuckles, buy the rocket launcher, and then lock these 2 items and go fight the elite. The swords should be, and crossbows should be good enough single target damage to let us fight the elite. Also, with the medieval weapon tag, we actually got a lot of armor and a little bit of dodge, though our dodge is currently still negative, so we won't be able to rely on that. Too many enemies on the field, and my healing is not keeping up, so I do need to back off a little bit, try to heal up a bit with consumables. Farm some from this elite, because of course when you leave this elite in its summoner stage, you can actually farm a decent amount of money off of it as well. Then I need to get close enough to it to try to kill it before the end of the wave. We might not end up killing it because I keep having to back off thanks to the amount of damage I'm taking. But with just a couple more seconds left in the wave, can we kill it? Nice. All right. Got it right at the end. It also made an insane amount of money, so very happy about that. We'll recycle here. Ooh, money tree. So this turns my materials into harvesting. It's very bad if you're going endless, as I discovered when I went endless, and normally pretty bad in general. But since this character will often have like 200 materials that you're just spending on rerolling to get the perfect shop, I think the money tree will actually work out for this character specifically, and we get harvesting increases, like our harvesting modifiers are increased. So I think that might actually be worth it. Here I'm going to take dodge. No, I'll just take 15 attack speed. We need attack speed. And armor. I do want dodge, of course, but attack speed with only 7% attack speed, I just had to increase that. Buy all of these, and then I'm actually going to sell the spiky shield because I don't really want it as a weapon, and I don't want to roll into more of them. Is that even right? No, we have 19 armor, actually. I can use spiky shield just fine. We will do that with this medical gun, though. I want to recycle it. Also, notice that I made money off of buying that, I think. Blood donation, I don't have a triangle of power or anything, so I can buy the blood donation, gain even more harvesting. And then let's go ahead and buy all of these. Roll. Immediately roll into a tardigrade after buying the blood donation, but that's fine. Is it worth 60 for a free reroll here? Or do I just spend my Dangerous Bunny reroll? it's probably not worth 60. More armor, of course, great. More lifesteal and crit chance, excellent. Let's buy both of these, and then I'm going to sell out of the plank because I don't want to roll into more planks. Fertilizer, shuriken, and then I'm just going to reroll rather than do the buy-sell thing. Buy this and this, and again, just reroll. We have so much money that it'll just take too long to continuously buy and sell. Big arms, great. This is a bunch of stats that we really want. And then here I am going to buy the hammer, I think, and the jousting lance as well. That'll be pretty good income. And then I guess let's sell out of the rock, buy the polter limb so we can get a free reroll. Buy this, and roll. Retromation's hoodie will be good if we get dodge, which currently we don't have any of. But I think I'm going to buy it just to pull a unique out of the pool. So I took a 10% attack speed penalty just for investment in the future. And then here we can get a very cheap reroll by selling and buying the weapon instead. Recycle that. We will buy another spiky shield, combine the spiky shield, and then I will just sell my way out of this until we have the jousting lance. No, I guess I want the sword. Take the reroll, lock the crown, magic barrier. It would cost me 10% attack, 20% attack speed. Gives me a lot of elemental damage and armor. Is this too dangerous? We would have to repair our dodge as quickly as we could if I buy this. Because it's costing me dodge, and then the Retromation's hoodie is costing me attack speed from that. Actually, it's costing me 30% attack speed if I buy the magic barrier. I could also lock it and try to find dodge in the level up screen. Maybe that's the way to do it. And then do a reroll or just gain some piggy bank money. I guess I'll do a reroll here. Rip and tear, another great way to kill stuff that doesn't involve having to actually have good weapons. I really wanted to buy the magic barrier, but I thought a 30% attack speed penalty would be just giving up too much money this wave. We just couldn't afford to do that. So I'm going to look for dodge as quickly as I can and see if we can make the magic barrier work, because I do want to buy it. It's worth a lot of armor and elemental damage, which will be very nice going forward. I'd love to find Pocket Factory as well. We have the scared sausages, and we have the lumberjack shirt already. Definitely need some more regeneration or more armor. Fairy would be the perfect item for us, of course. Not that that's anything unusual for a game of Brotato. We'll take the metal here, and yeah, I will take the whetstone. Great to increase my lifesteal, and we're really suffering in terms of healing. 16% damage or 15% attack speed. I'm going to take the attack speed. We want both of these, but attack speed's very important. And here I'm going to roll for dodge, I think. Not 3% dodge. Yeah, I'll do one more reroll. Missed, unfortunately, but I'll take 4 regen. Still going to buy the magic barrier. It's going to cripple my attack speed, but I just think it's too fun not to. And we'll buy the rock there for a free reroll. And then I'll just look for items that give dodge as much as I possibly can. Not finding any currently, but we'll get there eventually maybe. Let's sell, buy these two, and roll. Buy this, sell out of this. I guess I can do the buy-sell thing, end up with a laser gun. That'll be fine. Terrified Onion and Injection. I'm getting bored of doing the buy-sell thing. Let's actually take a wrench, because my very poor attack speed will make the wrench a little bit easier to clear the wave with, if I don't find any way to increase my attack speed before the next wave. Take a razor blade, sell out of this and buy a shotgun, buy power generator, another great way to increase our damage. We'll buy the jousting lance, and I will buy a pencil. We've got a lot of engineering stuff that we could do. Go to the next wave. So Now my attack speed is very bad. Also, both my turrets spawn together, which is a little unlucky. It's going to hurt our wave clear. But hopefully the baby with a beard can carry us here. And the rip and tear. I would love some explosion radius as well right now, because that's what rip and tear cares about most, is explosion radius. And we actually have decent explosion damage. Ideally, we'd have had it so that those two turrets spawned in different places, so that they could really start chain reactions where enemies were catching fire or setting off baby with a beard attacks on different sides of the map. As is, we're still getting good wave clear out of them, but it would be better if they had spawned in different locations. Go pick up all the materials they left on the ground, too. See if we can kill this tree before the end of the wave. Losing elemental damage is painful, but I do want lifesteal. Pocket Factory, great. And then here, 12% dodge is perfect. We can start boosting our dodge a little bit as we go. Buy the coupon and the potato, and I guess I'll buy both of these and roll. Actually, we can have a spiky shields level, especially on the horde wave. That will actually be fine. You can see the level 3 stick, the level 2 stick costs 3, chopper costs 4, so the lower level the weapon, the more it costs when you have Arm Stealer with the gold-plated teeth. It's very funny. Oh, nice, another bag, and then a rocket launcher will be very good going into a horde wave. A rock, not so much. I'm just going to reroll. There's only so long I can continue to do the buy-sell thing every wave. We'll take the black belt here, roll again, lure. Do I want another alien worm? We're up to +1 consumable heal, but I think I actually do want the alien worm. And then here I'm gonna, I guess, sell the chopper is probably the one that is least useful to us right now. We will buy this, which increases my dodge and attack speed as well, which is really nice. And buy the rocket launcher, buy the spiky shield, buy the charcoal, get our free reroll, buy the missile, lock the jetpack, and go to the next wave. That jetpack will help a lot, of course, because that gives us a ton of attack speed from Retromation's hoodie. Two rocket launchers will be good enough for the horde wave. So that's what we were really worried about. I can actually play on the opposite side of the map from all those turrets now, because they will do enough wave clear all by themselves. More landmines, great. Statue, we're just going to recycle that. I don't particularly need it. I think I'll just take crit chance here, or I could roll for dodge. I think I will roll for dodge. Missed on rolling for dodge, but I'll take 3 ranged damage, and I guess I'll just take 4 regen. Making sure that we have enough healing is going to be really important. Let's just buy out all these and roll again. Buy out all these and roll again. We will take this and this. I'm going to sell out of these two just to get rid of them. And then buy higher level weapons. So we can, like, level 2 weapons we can buy and sell for free. Level 1 weapons we actually make money on, which is really funny. Level 4 torch, not exactly where you'd expect to be, but that's the beauty of playing Arm Stealer, is you just end up with very weird weapon sets. Do I want the alien baby? I think I will pass on it. I will sell out of this and buy a level 3 wand, though, and then we'll just take a reroll here. Alright, I'm going to start selling out of the torches. All of those are great. Mammoth gives me a ton of melee damage, which is awesome. That is something that we want. We'll buy the tree as well. Shackles, I don't think I want to cap my speed at 23. 80 range wouldn't be terrible. Range is pretty good on Arms Dealer, because there are some times where you get weapons that care about range, so you often want to buy it. So yeah, I guess I'll cap my speed at 23. It's a little bit on the slow side for this build, I think, but worth buying. Marksmanship. At this point, it doesn't matter that much, but I will still pass on the marksmanship. I know I bought the other item that I said was banned, but that's because it was on theme for this build, so we're just going to pass on marksmanship, buy a turret here, buy a banner, and then go to the next wave. Make sure we kill that loot alien. These circular saws are pretty bad. I probably should have sold out of them as well. Obviously, the sniper gun is doing the most work for us right now. Would love to get a snake and a couple more scared sausages too. That could really amp up the amount of stuff that we're doing. And a strange book would be really good for us. Just turn every stat into more stats. One of my favorite things to do in games is to turn one stat into a different stat. Lure I will take, coffee I will take, extra stomach, definitely. And I'll just take some attack speed. We're still a little low on that, and some percent damage here. The level 4 potato thrower, still terrible. Look how little damage it does compared to other items, but let's give it a try. It's a level 4 potato thrower, so maybe it'll be fun. Take the mouse and the Cyclops worm, and I guess I'll just buy both of those. I'm going to sell out of the scissors. I don't want to roll into more of them. Sniper gun. Oh, well, rolled into more anyways, but I guess we can buy and sell, get a free reroll. Strange book, just talked about wanting that, and then too many clicks for me to reroll through those, or buy sell through those. Glasses and charcoal, and let's buy a medical gun, get a free reroll. I do really like how we get to like cycle through the shops like this. It's pretty entertaining. Alien magic, I will buy campfire and lemonade. I will buy both of those, and then might as well just buy the crossbow here. Sell out of it immediately. Buying a pumpkin. Not going to click that many times. More engineering. We have 81 engineering because of the strange book giving us engineering here. Consumable heal, I'm actually at 0. So I think I'm going to pass on that alien worm. I do want to not go too low on consumable heal. And then we will definitely buy the panda and go to the next wave. Let's see if the potato launcher can do work for us. Actually, it's doing alright with the level 4 potato launcher, because it does attack really fast. And we have 136 health. Potato launcher is, because it scales off of your HP, is one of the items that is actually viable for endless mode, like really deep endless mode runs, because it really, despite being a terrible weapon in just normal Danger 5, for endless mode, you often end up scaling your HP to ridiculous levels using paddings. And then you can use the potato launcher to continue to do damage. So 2 items that have basically no place in normal Danger 5, padding and potato launcher, are actually key to like world record pushing endless runs. Kind of just a cool balance dynamic. Buy a lure here, take baby elephant, take more HP. And I'm going to take 4 armor and 4 health over 12 harvesting here. Crit chance, yes. Really not finding any dodge, by the way, which is something that I did want. Alright, we get to buy double Wandering Bot. And Sharp Bullet pulls a unique out of the pool and also gives us Pierce, which is great. Buy all of these. We're now at the point where I'm just going to basically buy every item I see. Giant's Belt, pretty nice with 47% crit chance. Padding will never be good for this character, so we will roll past it. Buy the Dynamite, Broken Mouth. Let's sell the Cacti Club, and buy the Stick. There's the Marksmanship coming back, but again, we're still keeping that one banned. So we're just going to roll past it. Peaceful Bee, more dodge, amazing. Let's buy this. Buy a wand to improve our damage and a little more lifesteal so we don't die. And also, if I find Bloody Hand, it'll be really nice to have bought all this lifesteal. Upgrade our Cacti Club, buy the Cake. I guess we'll sell out of the level 2 wand to get a free reroll. More regeneration so we don't die. More armor. Eye surgery, great, because we're doing all this burning stuff. And I probably should have replaced this Ghost Axe with something, but I think we'll be fine in terms of weapons. I couldn't find the Elite at first. With Ugly Tooth and the double Wandering Bot, the Elite is getting completely just standing still, which is pretty funny. I like that we get to buy all these items that I normally avoid, like Wandering Bot and stuff. Just because items are so cheap for this character, we can afford to spend on things you would normally just ignore completely. $15.36 materials here. We have to recycle the Torture. Dusty Fedora. I'm still going to buy it even though we're only going to get it for one wave. It still just seems really fun. I do want to go back up over speed cap, so we'll buy that. And then, yeah, my percent damage could still be increased a little. Buy all of these. Cyberballs and Baby Elephant, stuff like that, are really good for the Arms Dealer normally, because normally you have increased damage modifier, and you want things that aren't weapons that can kill enemies. It's a little less good for this version, because our damage is decreased, but still pretty important to have all those non-weapon sources of damage, I think. Jeff's Shades, whenever we take damage, we gain attack speed. Seems pretty awesome to me, so we'll buy that. And then, I should have bought that charcoal too. Buy the Gambling Token. Now our Retromations hoodie is really starting to boost our attack speed. Buy all of these. Roll. Yes. Recycle, buy a Flamethrower. Buy. Recycle, buy a Ghost Axe. Roll. Recycle, buy a Sword. I'm just going to roll. Buy a Ricochet. I think Ricochet will be pretty fun for us. We currently have just the Flamethrower, which is actually really weird with Ricochet. So watch what happens when we're firing our Flamethrower with the Ricochet. It's going to do some very odd stuff. I definitely have the healing to support taking 3 damage per second. So even though we have Jeff Shades and 2 blood donations, I think that's fine. Buy this. I'm going to combine these and just buy a Flamethrower and then keep rolling. Buy a Fertilizer. Again, we could get a lot more rerolls if I was willing to click through the buy-sell thing every time, but I'm not. So when you have Flamethrower, you can see it ricochets sideways and stops piercing sometimes, and that actually means it will hit many fewer enemies, because it's going to ricochet away from the crowds of enemies a lot of the time. It's a little less pronounced here because we've decreased our range a lot, but if you buy Flamethrower, it can often, or if you buy Ricochet with Flamethrower, it can often completely ruin the Flamethrower because it causes the attacks to move away from enemies, like perpendicular to them. So some severe anti-synergy just because of the way that the bounce works with Flamethrower, which normally has infinite pierces, so it's going to hit everything in a pod, but that doesn't happen when it's bouncing away from them. Our harvesting obviously is ridiculous. We'll buy a tree. Yeah, we're probably going to end up with a lot of different weapons for the spider, so that's pretty good. Recycle this, it doesn't do anything. I guess we're going to the last wave, so that doesn't matter, but still worth it. And then here, I'm going to roll for dodge if I can find it. If we can get a 12% dodge boost, that will be a huge bonus for this character, and then I will roll for more dodge. There we go, up to 40% dodge going into the last wave, which of course boosts my attack speed a lot, but also just gives me a lot more bonuses. Alright, Elusive Ghost we will buy. This does some very odd things and does not work the way the tooltip says it does. This item's just bugged out. We end up with 125% lifesteal, which is pretty funny. Only have 115 luck, but still unusual to see only level 1 items in a wave 20 or wave 19 shop. Sad Tomato, yeah, we can buy that. We'll buy this and this and this and roll. Recycle, buy, roll, buy the incendiary turret. Currently we're more melee than range, so we can buy mastery. I think that's fine. Losing movement speed, but we're over speed cap anyways. Then I am going to sell out of these things so we can take our free rerolls. Buy a couple more items and roll again. Alien tongue, baby elephant, we'll take the snake as well. And I guess now I will get a free reroll. Weird ghost I could take. We are taking 3 damage per second, but have 60 regeneration, so I believe we do survive the weird ghost. So let's do it and see if we die, because we're taking 3 damage per second, so we should be okay with 60 regeneration. Then let's roll again. There's another scared sausage. Level 4 lightning shiv will be good. We'll buy the mushroom as well. Peacock I don't want to take. This does only affect enemy damage, so it won't increase the self damage, but I think it's still better to avoid here. And then let's go to the next wave. Let's see if we die right off the start. That would be very funny. Nope. And we have defeated the first boss, and the second one should follow shortly. And then we have 1,600 money from the end of the wave. Alright, well that was a really sweet one. I didn't expect it to get that ridiculous. I honestly expected this to be a slightly harder run than it ended up being. I mean, I expected us to get out of hand in the late game just because Entrepreneur always does with the harvesting increases. But I expected the early game to be really hard, and mostly we just got to buy like every item that we saw. So this was just a really fun one. We ended up saving 5,000 materials off of coupons. We made 1,000 materials off of bags. We only made 138 off the recycling machine because I ended up just keeping all the items that we found. 28,000 damage off the scared sausage. Gold-plated teeth doesn't track the discount. 106,000 damage off the baby with a beard. The cyberball also did very well. So great set of items, all of which gave us a ton of additional stuff and helped with our wave clear. Oh yeah, also that run took an hour. The time went by really fast. I didn't realize it was that long a run. But I guess we bought a lot of items. All right, my friends, hope you enjoyed this one. This was actually a blast, and I highly recommend playing it. It is way more fun than I thought it would be, and just a great combination overall. And if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a comment and like the video. And you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game content. Cheers, folks. I'll catch you next time.